and Dean of Faculty of Science. The visit, which was held recently, was fashioned to familiarize with the senior academic officers and also to appreciate them for their brilliant services so far. The member representing a Tenan State constituency and chairman, House of Committee on Science and Technology, Honorable Engineer Udrakabong Epo Fort has advised students of Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic to engage on science and technology education, while noted the opportunity available in the sector. The Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has called on the state government to immediately intervene in the reconstruction and control of erosion menace in Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic, Ikorosura, in Ikorekbene. That's the news update on Campus Connect. My name is Emijon Igonse. Thank you for listening.
What's next?
News production meeting.
Okay, so I'm going to use the in-house speakers for feedback from now until I can sort out what to do.
It's the Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic University of Monotechnic. And today we are going to take a different style, away from business chat, away from politicking, away from welfare and lifestyle. We will be discussing education related matter today. And the topic for our discussion today is enhancing science and technology education in Akwa Ibom Tertiary Institution. I beg to tell you that this is science is the careful and systematic observation and testing of fact, while technology is the application of scientific knowledge to create things. Wow.
Alright, the way you're introducing this topic, I'm sure that the listeners already will be like, wow, Julius, what did you eat today? Like, I mean, you're just making these things so
I bet you I didn't eat this morning.
Okay. But the wonderful thing is that we have no, let's not just go there.
Yeah. For the chat room segment here, we have a multi-dimensional personality. A man I can tell he looks like Umobasi, our governor, but I wouldn't call him that. Instead, I'll call him Makara Etinan.
Makara Etinan.
Yes, in the house for the discussion, we have the honorable member representing Etinan State Constituency, who is also the chairman House Committee on Science and Technology in the House, Honorable Engineer Udrabo Epofat. Honorable sir, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Very nice to be here.
Thank you. We're glad to have you.
You know, if it was an occasional, a round of applause.
But since you consider that, but for one of time, you don't have to dance all the way around. So, Honorable Eldrak, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is Campus Connect. Welcome.
And we hope that you go back home with a memorable story.
Yes. See, the topic today, as we earlier discussed, is enhancing science and technology education in Akwa Ibom Tertiary Institution. And it might sound strange to certain people. What are we talking about? So what are they trying to say? So could you, for the purpose of understanding to others who will feel maybe alien to this topic, what is science and technology education?
Okay, thank you, Julius. Once again, it's good to be here. In a nutshell, to make it very easy, science and technology makes things easier
for people, for you and I. Yeah, science and technology increases the ease of doing things. Yeah, I think that's the best definition for science and tech.
Yes.
At this point.
Yes.
We can go more, deeper into it, but in a nutshell,
Yeah.
it makes things easier.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so science makes things easier for people and for the students that wish to know more about it. Okay, so let's just quickly go to the next one. To what extent has this new innovation, TTVET, would I say, contribute positively to the well-being of students, or at least cause more harm than good so far?
So, in Nigeria today, our state is not an exception. The rewards from science and technology are intangible in the short run, and they're tangible in the long run. And people are not, normally patient enough to appreciate what it brings out. For instance, research for the cure for COVID, for instance.
Yes.
Things like things in the ICT space.
Right.
These things don't bring immediate cash,
Exactly.
but in the long run,
It does.
it does. But most people don't appreciate that.
Since we have embraced globalization, the world has come to be digitalized, embracing all this ICT, new robotic ideas and all that. Your visit to Kwame State Polytechnic, that is Korosura, we could recall that you mentioned the opportunities. You talk about them prioritizing science and technology education, per se ICT. So, we want to know what models the strategically positioned models that has been brought in place to ensure that when this is fully automated in our institution, it will not hit down in a hurry.
Yeah. So first of all, I want to commend Akwa State Polytechnic Korosura. I think that's so far in my oversight functions as the chairman House Committee on Science and Tech. It's in that school I've seen the most brazen attempts to embrace ICT. I see that we saw a lot of computers and the computer center, yeah, and I enjoin them to try to ensure that they make ICT paramount in the things that they do in the school. I mean, imagine Facebook was created from an institution.
Yeah.
It becomes not very nice if a school has over 1,000 PCs, I think, like they do, and then we're not seeing the effects or the impacts on students. Those computers are meant to affect Korosura and Ekwadipene as a whole. So we enjoin the rector to ensure he prioritizes ICT and gets students more involved in creating solutions to problems, basically to make things easier.
You explicitly have preached on engaging, prioritizing on this. Oh yes, it's good. But our question is, what has the committee, at the chairman of the Committee on Science and Technology, what models, what have been made in place to ensure that this particular idea comes to stay, and then it doesn't hurry to get down?
So there's some misconception in the general space about the roles of the House of Assembly. Our activities are mainly after the fact. Yeah, the executive arm of government implements these things you're referring to.
Yeah.
We advise, we facilitate,
Yes.
we oversight, and check to ensure that. So we do like an audit of what have been planned. Yeah.
Right.
So I think the best person to answer these questions that you just asked will be the Commissioner for Science and Tech. Yeah?
Okay.
Because what happens is they share the plans that they have with us, and then we audit what they've done.
Okay.
You
So
know.
so far, what have you drafted on the plan?
His Excellency Pastor Moino has a very robust ICT agenda in the Arise agenda, and from what I've come to understand, some efforts have begun. But like I said, these efforts will not be felt like immediately.
All
Yeah?
right.
But I know that some things are being done currently.
Okay, so thank you very much. And you know that we asked about different schools that has this as a course of study when it has to do with education. So we don't know how many schools have science and technology education, like science and
That
technology
particularly
education.
as a
As
course.
education, as a course, where you can study, come out and be a lecturer. Well, before you answer that, we would like to know, bring the listeners too. So if you are listening to us, you want to be part of this discussion, you want to call, you want to contribute, also have a question to ask, we would like you to call on 0809 066 6909, 0809 066 6909, or
0803 085 7755. I read it again. 0803 085 7755.
so while waiting for them to be part of the program, over to you, sir. Schools that have this as a course, science and technology education.
Okay, so first of all, another misconception.
All right.
To the best of my knowledge, there is no school that offers science and technology as a course.
Wow.
Science in itself is so broad.
Mm-hmm.
There are over 100 disciplines on the sciences,
Okay.
and in technology, there's the traditional intro tech,
Oh,
which
right.
is what that referred to vis-a-vis ICT, vis-a-vis the emerging technologies of today. Currently, the most pervasive ICT term is artificial intelligence. And to answer your question, only just recently did the MUC, I think, unbundled computer science
Okay.
into 4 different modules. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't think AI is among those 4. Yeah.
Right.
So in answering your questions, there are over 100 courses that fall under science and technology. And to the best of my knowledge, NUC has accredited some of these courses. Whether these courses, whether the country has results to show for these courses is a different thing entirely. You have people that go to school to go and study computer engineering and then come out, and then the question is, what have they done with what they have studied?
Okay.
A big issue, but that's not what we want to address right now.
Okay, so let's address the challenges of science and technology education, starting with the ignorance of the importance of curriculum change or innovation, inadequate funds, lack of infrastructure, equipment and materials, inabilities of teachers to effect the desires, non-professionalism in the field, like the challenges.
Yeah, so you already mentioned the major challenges. I want to add a little bit to it. Practicability of the efforts from science and technology related courses is not happening right now. I mean, just this morning I was on my wife's phone and I saw some Filipinos creating a 5-step machine, to cut a coconut. Do you get the point?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys didn't have any, formal education, but they saw a problem, they identified the need, and they solved it, they fixed it, Our guys here have different problems, ranging from lack of power, to funding, to scalability, because it's one thing to have an idea. There's some guy who created a generator that could run on water.
Okay.
This is still science and tech, This guy, after he did it, the next question was, how can you do a 10 kVA or a 20 kVA model? This guy can get funding for this to happen, so the idea has died at the point of inception.
Okay.
So there are a lot of ideas that have been brought to the fore that die prematurely. That is no fault of ours, it's just how the country is. But I pray that with the current governor's efforts and the efforts of the very cerebral Minister of Science and Tech,
Right.
Dr. Bosun Tijani, I think that some things will change in the very near future.
We still hope that this will not happen again. The accident of failing when innovation like this come up. So what are suggestions at the end that will help to improve? Do you think if brought to limelight and if practical practice will help to improve curriculum delivery in Nigerian primary, secondary schools, and also implementation in our tertiary institutions? What are the suggestions at the end?
I think there are many answers to that question, but from a legislative point of view, serious countries, states have strategic plans for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah, the issues we've had from Vision 2020 that was conceptualized in the 80s. Yeah, the issue has been that the executive arm of government has been the makers and the checkers of this plans that they have made. Yeah?
Exactly.
The legislature needs to be more actively involved in ensuring that these plans that are made are checked and are done. Do you get the point? So that handshake is not happening. So these problems will continue even beyond this time until the legislatures at the state and national level do much more than they are currently doing in the science and tech space.
You are speaking more like a lawmaker, which you are emphasizing on legislative activities, oversight, and all that. Yes, that's true. A cross check of tertiary institutions in our dear state has revealed a few inclusiveness of science and technology education. I mean, equipped ICT laboratories. Yes, so at your end, speaking as the chairman, Helps Committee on Science and Technology, what is the way forward for inclusiveness among tertiary institutions? To also have this, bring it aboard.
Yeah, so the government already is doing, has made some efforts. I'll take a school in Itina, for example, the School of Health Sciences. The School of Health Sciences are about, I think, about 9 or so courses. A number of these courses have not been accredited.
Oh, really?
And because of this non-accreditation, students go to these schools, finish, and come out, and then can't do anything with the degrees that they get. I think the effort that the government needs to do, part of the efforts will include facilitating accreditation of these courses and ensuring that students that come out can be gainfully employed when they hit the labor market.
No, because if you want to talk about this particular topic, it's a broad one. Science and technology is a very broad topic.
We will not be done, today if we
really
discuss it the way we're going.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, so we appreciate your time for coming to to share to the students on Campus Connect your memories and the 6.5 FM always memorable, and I hope you go home with a memorable story. But before we go conclusively, lest we forget to mention this: what are the opportunities available for students in science and technology? I know there are so many, but at least just give us
a few opportunities.
So that me like this, I feel change my mind now from mass compost to the.
I could join them too.
So the advice to campus students now and in the future is that any student who is doing anything that doesn't have a tech leg to it, is not preparing for it to know that it's coming. Your traditional course biology right now is now biotechnology.
That's right.
Outside of the country. Yeah. Operations previously used to be done. They rip you open and then they fix you up. Yeah, and there's blood everywhere. They tie and do stuff. Now they put machines through your mouth, and it goes inside, yeah, and it sees the issue. You put another machine through your anus, and it fixes the issue.
Oh my God.
That's
So-
scary.
This new technology and science.
Yes,
Imagine.
so this just shows you that the traditional biology courses, yeah, are going to get phased out
Fading out.
over time. And another example, the lawyers that exist today,
Alright.
you don't even need to employ the services of a physical lawyer. You
Oh.
can go online and then go and confirm, and then you type your issue, and then type the routes that you can take to fix it. Yeah. So increasingly, people are relying on tech. So any course you're doing in school today, yeah, you need to find, because I'm sure every course has a tech leg. With artificial intelligence, it even makes things a lot more scarier. You know, there's nothing that you cannot do with AI.
That's true.
You get the
That's
point?
true. That's true.
So I advise, students, find that missing link, find that, extra thing that will make your course, let's say, civil engineering tech. You get the point? Just find it.
Do you have journalism tech?
Yeah. So
You just speak my mind, because I was about asking. For me that I study mass comm, is there anything that has to do with tech? Let me just divert right now.
Cognition tech.
recently, I think it was on some Chinese media. We're able to get a robot to read the news.
Oh.
Do you get the point? So the point is journalism tech might not exist again in the future.
Oh Lord.
Sorry, I'm not cutting you short. How would you feel walking into Memories 96.5 FM? For Campus Connect, and Julius invited you actually, or you came in here and you see a robot interviewing you.
How do you feel?
It is the sad reality of the future, yeah, because a robot can work for 24 hours. He doesn't have to go and take a pee or a leak. Do you get the point? A robot will ensure that when power goes out, for instance, it should have pre-informed that power is going to go out. Yeah. So, like I said earlier, science and tech makes things easier. That's just the basic definition of what we're discussing here. Do you get? Robots make things easier for you and I. So over time, although they have no empathy, and they've not been able to
feelings,
to include that into their DNA, you can rest assured that in 20-30 years time there will be better robots who are doing stuff. But the key thing there is that these robots need somebody at the back end to program, make them tick or work. So be that person in any discipline that you're doing. Do you get the point?
Alright. Okay, just before we go, I think we have somebody calling right now, so let's get to hear the person. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning and
Good morning.
welcome. Please, what's your name and where you're calling from?
Victoria.
Okay.
From Academy, yeah.
Okay, sir. So what's your contribution?
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. According to the topic of the moment, science and technology is a very welcome idea, because the world is changing. In Africa, we copy the Americans. Everything now come on digital. So even just from northern, here in our locality, community here, we are a lot of students here from north. We are learning about computerizing subjects. Talk about private school, not of university. So it's a good subject, even in the special institution. So I just think, Chairman, then please, my chairman, I know I'm from Facebook, then why you are from Medina, please. My daughter even schooling at the State University and the other campus. Please, I will arrange this place before you please to use your good office, please, to help me pay my daughter's school fee, please, sir. I can go and bring up my contract to you, please.
Okay, fine. So I'll take the number offline. and I'll take things forward from there.
Okay, so I think you just have to text your number to that phone line, to the phone line right here. So he's going to take your number and he's going to reach out to you. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you for your contribution. And so, wonderful.
The fact is that when you get talking about robots, and I imagine myself appearing and then Robert sitting down in the talk.
It's not even about that one. Let's talk about the color.
The color thing. All right.
So, sir, you have already finished your school fees. I'm just paying your school fees. Okay, thank you very much, Honorable, for coming. And yeah, you've already said your word of advice and to the students. So let's hear to the general public, the listener.
Parting short. What are you going to say to them? What is your say? A word of contribution, advice to them to engage in science, to participate more and learn.
Yeah. So to the populace, a very concerning phenomenon is the fact that in countries that have embraced science and technology vis-a-vis ICT, you see the younger people engaged doing stuff in the tech space. Our younger people are doing stuff in the TikTok, Instagram space, creating content that is good, but these things won't stand the test of time. So what we're doing at our end is we're just living up what has been done for us. Why can't we do what they are doing so that they also can live it up? I mean, look at Nollywood today. When I was growing up, there was no Nollywood. We watched RoboCop, we watched Terminator on TV. Yeah. Today, people out there are watching Nollywood, movies because something has been done. So I'm pleading with the populace to embrace tech, because if you don't embrace tech, we'll continue to be at the receiving end. We should go and proceed to be at the doing end, like Nollywood have done. Look, we have 200 million people plus. If only 1 million plus are in this space and doing good in this space, the country will be better off now and in the future. So basically, everyone should just embrace tech in any way that you can.
All right, thank you so much, Honorable. And we also solicit that this equipment should also be put in place in schools. That the training we need should also be put in place in schools. Like the structures we need, the equipment we need to be able to boost the students, the facilities, so that we students could also enjoy, like have this mindset of learning, and we'll learn it with.
Let me just comment on that. Yeah,
Okay,
action and reaction are equal and opposite. Yeah,
Okay.
in Aquapoli, in Kodusura, for instance, with the number of computers I saw in that school, and they run on solar. Yeah, the government have provided this for the students.
There.
It behoves on the students to avail themselves of the opportunity because it is solar. There is no generator being run for the place to be alive. Yeah.
Okay.
So even that alone, if 5, 10, 15 students can create value from accessing the system and create like a Facebook or like a TikTok, do you get the point?
Okay.
From those efforts, I can bet you the state governments and even the federal governments will see the need to invest more in ICT.
Okay, you mentioned Aquapoli. We have other institutions like my own school, and then let's say we have these computers in the school. Is the student given free access to it, or is there anything they need to do to have access? We can have all these things, but then the school management might not allow you go in there anytime. Like it's kind of as if they'll carry this in now, guys. Well, this thing they say is for the student, but students are not really allowed inside or certain buildings.
So the point again that I'm making, the computers are there. Yeah. Students should use it, create value from it, and this will be the basis for negotiating for 24/7 access. Already there's solar power, so there's access to it at all times. If students make use and create stuff that can be bought or sold, do you get the point?
Yes.
Then there will be cost to do what? Make it available at all times. I think it's a symbiotic relationship.
Oh, that was an amazing one by our honorable member representing 18 State Constituency. Don't forget, he's the Chairman House Committee on Science and Technology. And you have heard from him, he has said a lot. He has advise, he admonish you as a student to engage more, try to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Science and tech has come to stay in our very time. The era and the mood of things have changed. So learn to adapt to the way of things now.
And of course, me and Julius immediately we're going to follow Chairman, so he'll show us the way of how to do it, do communication in the tech way. And thank you very much for listening. But we are not out, we're still here because we need to bring you to Campus Statement and also the Campus Gist with Sunny Sana and us. Thank you much. Thank you so much for being part of this program. Thank you for being part of the chat room segment.
Thank you so much.
I remain Radio Baby. Wait for the last segment. You will hear the remaining name. Okay, so coming up next on the Campus Statement segment is Kiss and Ojapiano.
Yeah,
so calm. But then we don't come out for chat room segment. We don't do anything serious again. Person could just say official. Don't keep person. You know you go even laugh. Which kind of wahala?
I laugh now.
No, you know say normally that one like your own lifestyle. But I say I just maintain. I maintain tire. Oh my God! But thank God, thank you so like it's right back now to the campus this segment where I could flow talk my thing how I want to talk and nobody will come with me. Which kind of seriousness? But Julius, my daddy, I'm a boy. You see for this yard where we did. Oh Jesus! For this yard where we did.
You don't bring him to the
About there now,
I had a dream last night. In that dream, I saw Sonny. Sonny came to my dream and threatened to.
Sonny Senna. That one get pride. He get pride.
He has first class pride. Go with them. I couldn't do so.
But what happened now? You could make you go breathe. You don't go follow strip compound. Which kind of wahala?
I am worried because.
Wait. Now me wanna dey gossip about that.
Sonny.
No, I don't hear all of that. I don't hear. I hear you, Jesus. I hear you. Country men agree to my people. Country people agree to now. My name. Now Sonny Sinna. After I go talk, say I know they agree. I know that I get pride for.
You know they agree.
I know get pride. I know get pride.
You know they agree. Don't greet.
If I decide not to.
When did you greet me?
Like, must I be greeting you every day? If you need to pay me, no. You have not been paying me, so I can't greet you. I greet you when I wish to.
When I greet you every day.
Meaning, now you decide to greet me now. Country people, they say I get pride though. I don't know how I dare get. By the way, I won't swallow my pride now. Then I need soup to swallow it.
I give you a back.
Okay, I know say when I don't come now, I'm the only girl. People want to praise me, but as it be now, people don't already they call the phone line. But please just calm down. We're going to open the phone line for you to call. And as it be today, we're talking about pride. Like, what do you see? What do you tell me to be
What
pride?
is pride?
What is this pride? It doesn't mean that with somebody, when you're living with somebody, maybe the person wakes up in the morning and just mind his business. Is that supposed to be pride? Pride. I mean, like, just like some listener will be saying, you could just the bunga, the wear shit, the wear big clothes. Just I don't even know.
Naturally, my shoulder high. No, be say I get pride. Like my shoulder high. I don't have to say I get pride.
But first, be so that we will not be misled. What is pride? So because me, I try to understand pride. What's in the pride?
You can't be like proud.
Yeah,
You
proud.
proud.
Some people say pride.
Alright, 0809 066 6909 0809 066 6909. Let us know what thing you see as pride. Person of you dream what? Oh my God, they come already. Oh yeah, Ado.
Miss Sarah, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Please, pardon me, I am Fudia that was called, please. I sent my number to this number that the studio number. I text my number, please.
All right, no problem. Thank you. He's gonna reach out to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So maybe that's again about on callers now on 0809 066 6909.
You can also reach out to 0803 085 7755. I read it again 0803 085 7755. Call in to give us waiting the pride for your side. On our brother call, I'm not Sabi, whatever you call it, I am known.
Oh my God, I'm super proud of you, man. I'm so hey, wow, man, I'm super proud of you. In fact, I get pride for you. So Sonny, like,
No, I know say I don't get pride now. I just a gossip for nothing.
No,
I don't get it.
we are down now. You don't say you say as because you be science student.
Just because you be science student.
They just finish talking about
we art students. We go do communication for school.
No, I decide if I'm to sweep in the compound or not. I might be studying my books inside my room. How can you say I get pride? Say that Sonny, they like come outside, come they sweep. Sonny, if you come outside, you don't greet anybody. Sonny, is it your greeting? I decide to who to greet and who not to greet. What I go now? Anyway, I agree. Say I get pride. I need soup. Oh, I will just swallow my pride.
Okay, my country people now. Sonny don't drop. You don't drop. You don't say in get. Normally, I say in get pride. He is proud.
If I want to swallow my pride, I need soup. I need better soup.
So what kind of soup can he use to swallow pride so that person not go tell us say he get pride?
Yes.
But no, my country, Julius.
You know while I was scrolling down the dictionary to find what in pride means. I read that pride is
No, so because you too like book.
means no first me I should love book and they call me bookish person.
You are done with books now. You are done with books.
But I'm not proud anyway. So I saw the word there. Pride means is an arrogant or insolent demeanor. Yes, an attitude that is arrogant. That is, it's just ash. You come back
The thing is okay for me to make come back and they come back and say can't get pride. You come back and they say can't get pride. Which one is
so today
arrogant?
so we're going to talk about pride and waiting with pride. Now your roommates wake up and not greet you. You call it
That's
pride.
right.
Your mother wakes up and doesn't greet your father, is that pride? And then your neighbor wakes up and doesn't greet you, doesn't see the compound. Is that pride? Our people saying go with them. Yeah, some go with
me I know say I no get am. Me I know. Because I know even me I dey say una just a gossip for nothing o.
You know, something happened to me few years ago. While I was still living with my parents, a neighbor, she's a self food that time. I said to me, I did this coconut rice.
Alright.
So that morning, I just forgot to greet her. Like normal she does me, I still greet people.
Okay.
So I didn't greet her. She called me Emedion. She said, Emedion. Have you greeted me? My name is Emedion for house. You know, Sabi that one. I go Emedion. Have you greeted me this morning? Auntie, good morning. Sorry, came before it. Okay, you know. In her mind, she felt that I have joined the bad group now.
Okay, so if you're listening to us and you want to join us, like, what do you tend to be pride? What do you tend to be when somebody's proud? Is this when somebody wear new clothes? Is it just good guy? Oh my god! Oh my god!
We want you to call us. Time no deal. They're on time.
08 09 066 6909. But as we like 7 times, don't they go say finish leave us? What do we do? What do we do, Sonny?
Yes, boss. Before we go, as you say, I'll go look for soup where I want to swallow my pride. Yesterday was one of the happiest day in my life. If I forget, I want to use the opportunity to thank all the people that called me. You know I have a son. You know I told you that.
Right.
So my son, no be proud. But easy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sonny Junior. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Sonny.
Yeah, his name is Miracle Sunday SCN, and I said happy birthday to you. Wishing you right here on studio. But then that's on the scene. I thank everybody that called me, everybody that sent me text message.
Pride.
Alright, thank
That's
you.
not pride. Yeah, so country people, my feel like it's Sunday go talk. Country people, I beg if you get pride for body, make cut time like coat. I guess it's like a borrow me use and cut time. I beg. I dey learn pidgin no verse. What I go get better soon.
Your name is?
My name is Jordan Sika. That's me. That's my name. But you can call me Jules of the Almighty. Time no day. Jules of the Almighty.
Alright, I just want take it slow because it's my mom. This is May. I don't know if you know this is May. And 13 May is my day. If you're listening to my voice, that day I won't see you like this. I won't see cake. Yes, I need cake. I need to eat plenty cake. Okay, so this is my month. I was born on this month. 13 is the code, and thank you for listening. And happy birthday to all the May babies starting from first till today. Everybody for online or people where I know.
My sister did too.
Happy birthday. And thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being
so
part of the show. Thank you for being part of the program. Campus Connect on Memories now to 6.5 FM.
I still need the soup. I want to swallow my pride.
Always memorable. As for Sunday Senna, he's gonna go browse on the kind of food he should eat to swallow his pride. As for now, we're just gonna take a bow, and we're going to be back here again next week Saturday for another edition of World Package for you. Don't forget, you can be part of us. If you want to join us, if you want to send any news to us, if you're a student, you're a student leader, you want to be on this show, you can always reach out to us. Maybe you can reach out to us through our Facebook, our Memories 965 FM. and we will attend to you all on to me on Imejong Idong. As I said, just check me up on Facebook, you'll see me and I'll attend to you, because you can always send us news from your school and we'll do well to take it for you. You want to be part, you want to be our guest, just a small thing like this, you're going to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Happy New Month and Happy New Week. May enjoy your weekend, and don't forget tomorrow is Sunday. Go to church. Yes, go to church. Bye till next.
Bless you.
I am
Next.
Imejong. Ready Baby is the name you love to call me. Bye.
All right.
Stay tuned.